everyone, family. Welcome to the News at Noon, week 3, 14th January 2021. We will not have the News at Noon next week because it's convention. I'll tell you a secret in a minute. The BOGO continues with a 60 net order. They can get a bonus item and an item up to 100 for free. That continues to your commission date next week. 5 Fast 50s, double thank you gifts continue through your commission date next week. This is the second week of this 2-week challenge. Your commission date next week, 18, 19, 20. You have 1,000 or more net non in 2 weeks. You're going to see people have already done it today. But in 2 weeks, impressions in amethyst. Impressions in amethyst. Next is the sweets. This great style drop is a customer special. You can see your price with a 40 net purchase. And this is it. Next week is convention. No News at Noon. Here's the secret. When you watch day 2, and day 2 is incredible. Our guest keynote speaker, the virtual style show, it's worth it just for that. I'm your host that day, and I did that right before I took off my tie and did your News at Noon. So we hope many of you are there. Our attendance is over last year's virtual convention, but not a lot. And there's so many of you that I want you to be a part of this because you will see things that'll make a difference in your business. You can still register, parklanejury.com/CR convention registration. The trip is on. This is still big news. Everything counts that you're doing now, your personal net non and any new recruit sales you have. A new recruit is someone who submits their first show in January or going forward. Doesn't matter when they signed up. They could have signed up last year. But when their first order comes in, that's a trip recruit. If it's January forward, you can do it. And where are we going? That's Friday. We have an exciting little game show that leads up to where we're going. All I'll tell you is the 2 things I know. It's in the U.S., which is cool, and because everything's okay here, regardless of what you see. And we've never been there and never done this place. And it's awesome. It's an awesome place. Really incredible. I want you to be a part of it, and you'll hear that Friday at your convention next week. parklanejury.com/CR. You can register there. Posh is your gift for $2,000. Style Boss News, 1 more week, everything in there applies. And then we have everything from convention. We're 2 weeks into January in all markets. And that takes us to our week 2 stars for January 2021. This is really a worldwide group today. 7 Canadians, 2 Australians, and a Brit. And here we go. It's exciting. Number 10, Yolanda Baker from Enduring Elegance in Canada. Number 10. Number 9, Carmen Kapala from Blue Skies in Canada. Congratulations, Carmen. That's a very stylish, socially responsible. Number 8, Angie Candy from the Park Lane Rebels from Western Australia. Angie, welcome back to the top 10. Number 7, Rebecca Comiskey from Park Lane Rebels in Australia. Congratulations, Rebecca. Number 6, Sheila Patterson from Enduring Elegance in Canada. Number 5, Connie Hatchie from Blue Skies in Park Lane, Canada. Number 4, Joyce Jones from Saskatchewan, Meadow Lake, Blue Skies, Canada. Number 3, Pam Waterston from Blue Skies, Canada. Now, when we get to 5, we were over 1,200, I think. Number 3, number 2, Ann Griffiths from Park Lane Stars in the UK. 4 shows, almost 2,200 pound for number 2. And number 1 from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, Blue Skies, Jennifer Shaver Turner. Jennifer, see, the second version is always better. Number 1, over $3,000 last week, week 2 of January. By the time we announce where the trip is, she may have already won. And that takes us to our 1-minute training. And it's just simply this. I know the kind of talent that is presented at your convention. There's all kinds of recognition. It's a smart business decision. You pay $159 US. You get 200 worth of product and the convention. It is 159 investment in your business is a good investment for what you get out. One time I worked for a company that was owned by Elon Musk, who owns Tesla and lots of companies. And he made us validate why convention, it was an expenditure for this company, a big one, and why it was important. And we measured going back what people who went to convention did, and then we had a controlled group of the same amount of people who didn't go. And the people who went made 7 times more money than the people who didn't. And that when that was presented, I'm like, no problem. And they signed off on it. That's what convention can do for you. And I wanted to do that for you. You can still register, parklaneJewelry.com/convention. And we'll see all of you next week at Park Lane Sparkle Convention 2021.